one-on-one with Dr. Bob for DistancePreps.com. I've got Kevin McNabb out here at the Suncoast 10K in St. Petersburg. Kevin, nice race today, right around 29:42 for second place. I know you're a Texas A&M grad. What have you been doing since last year when you graduated?
Oh, I've pretty much been living the dream, just training. I actually spent about 6 months out in Gunnison, Colorado, which is about an elevation of 8,000 feet. And I was out there, I was working for the state of Colorado, and also doing some pretty good high volume training. Not a whole lot of working out, but I came down from Colorado and was traveling around a bit, and I settled in for a while over on the East Coast, and I was able to get some good training in. Did a little bit of racing here and there. I set a new 8K PR on the road of 23:46. Not a whole lot of working out before that, so I was pretty confident I could race well. Ends up, I actually got injured not too long ago, so had to take a full week off. And so I came into this race, you know, in decent shape, but I was kind of surprised. They took their race out really hard, actually. We went through the first mile, 4:45, which isn't too fast, but the second mile was closer to 4:30. I think I heard like 9:20, 9:25 for the 2 mile, which, you know, is pretty much a shock. And I was thinking, man, if they hold this pace, this is going to be quite a challenge. But after the second mile, we turned around and got into some wind, and everybody just kind of huddled together. It was a group of about 12 of us, and they started to drop off a little bit here and there. So we get through, let's see, I think our third mile was probably closer to 5 flat, fourth mile, maybe even slower than that. It was actually really breezy, and made a turnaround at 4.5 miles. Finally got the wind to our back for a little bit, and at that point it was me and the 2 Brooks Hansen guys, Christian and the other guy, I can't remember his name.
Luke Humphreys. Yeah.
Luke Humphreys. And so at that point, Christian started to accelerate a little bit, and Luke looked like he was hurting a little bit, so he dropped back. And so me and Christian, we went ahead and we dropped the pace down a little bit, but it was still real comfortable, just kind of working together, seeing what, I didn't really know how much he had left, he didn't really know how much I had left, but I was kind of drafting off him, and we get to about 800 meters to go, and it was pretty clear that both of us had something left in the tank, and he wasn't really happy that I'd been drafting off him the whole race, and you know, we had some words, but about 800 meters to go, he made some pretty solid move. Luckily, I was able to match it. Went with him until about 100 meters ago, I'd say, and then I made my move, which apparently wasn't enough. I immediately put about 5 meters on him, but I just don't really have that gear. So we came through, about 20 meters left to go, and I was tying up pretty intensely, and he was able to just duck past me. But it was a really good race, and obviously he's in pretty good shape, and I'm pretty happy with the result. It's a PR for me, but this is my first 10K on the road, so I'll take it. You know, it wasn't a win, but it was all right.
Yeah, some really good competition here with the Hansen Brooks Distance Project guys coming down. Christian Wagner, Luke Humphreys. You know, they've been training up in Davenport, up in Central Florida. Come over for the Suncoast 10K today, and you ran a really smart race. What do you think? If you would have had to change one thing in the race, what would you have done differently?
Oh, I don't know why I keep doing this, but I kind of get complacent in the race, and I think that I can outkick somebody, but it never works out that way. I always wait until 100 meters to go. I know if I would have went with about a half mile to go and just try to outstrength him, I think I at least would have had more of a fighting chance, and I would have made it a more honest race that way. But I was really surprised, you know, coming to these races, you never really know what to expect as far as competition. The last couple races I was in, there wasn't a whole lot for competition. I saw the Brooks Hansen guys walk around this morning, and I said, oh man, I'm gonna have to work today. So, you know, after all, it was actually a good thing that they were here, because we were able to get some good efforts in, and without them, I don't think we'd have been able to run the same sort of times.
Well, it was good to see some good college runners, you know, post-grads out here. Christian Wagner from Wisconsin, Luke Humphreys from Central Michigan, your Texas A&M product. And, you know, you also had Austin Richmond in there out of Weber University right here in Florida. So really good top-notch competition out here at the Suncoast 10K. Hey, what's up for you next? You're going to New Zealand, you said?
I'm going to New Zealand. I wish I could tell you I've got some awesome plans out there, but I don't really know. It's just one of those things that I'm going to go live out there for a year or so, and you see where it takes me. I'll probably do some training out there and just see how far I can get into this whole running deal. If I can get to the next level, great. If not, then I'm going to call it quits before too long. But it seems like a good place to go.
Yeah, I think you're going to have a lot of fun down there, Kevin.
I hope so.
Hey, great race today, 29:42 at the Suncoast 10K Run for Kids. Great event. Thanks for talking to us. We look forward to seeing you down the road.
Thank you.